Hey there, animation enthusiasts! Welcome back to our channel where we bring you the latest and greatest in the world of animation. Today, we're diving into the future as we count down the top 10 animations you absolutely cannot miss in 2023. From heartwarming tales to action-packed adventures, this list has something for everyone. So grab your popcorn, get cozy, and let's jump right in. Starting off our list at number 10 is Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken. In the coastal town of Oceanside live the Gillmans, a family of krakens posing as humans. Their daughter Ruby wants desperately to live as a normal teenager and asks her crush, Connor, to prom. Unfortunately, when saving Connor from drowning, Ruby discovers that she has the power to transform into a giant kraken, which leads her to seek out her grandmother, the Queen of the Ocean, for answers. While the story is pretty cookie-cutter for a family film, the characters are still enjoyable, and the movie returns to DreamWorks' anti-Disney roots by having a red-headed mermaid as its main antagonist. Above all, the film's animation is quite gorgeous, especially in depicting the skin textures of the numerous sea creatures.
I have laser eyes?
Yes, they do pack a wallop. Whoa.
Coming in at number 9 is Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget. Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget succeeds by balancing fan-favorite elements of the first film with creative new additions. Ginger navigates a new family life and motherhood with her friends and Rocky, but ultimately faces her old nemesis, Mrs. Tweety. The hen saga is full of fun callbacks that old fans will appreciate, along with a new buddy adventure that appeals to new audiences. The film loses out on some redundant plots, but the overall switch from an escape film to a break-in movie makes it a fun, familiar watch. With 23 years between the two films, audiences were skeptical if Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget could live up to the original's hype. Aardman Animations thankfully rises to the occasion.
Are you sure you're ready for this?
I was hatched ready.
At number 8, we have the Super Mario Bros. Movie. What the Super Mario Bros. Movie lacks in substance, it makes up for in plain fun. Average plumber Mario is launched into a strange world of talking mushrooms and villainous turtles, finding himself on a mission to save his brother and the independent Princess Peach. The movie is mostly fan service, with a lot of cute references to the Mario Brothers and Mario Kart games woven in, but they come together in a coherent narrative. Mario, Toad, and the others are also surprisingly funny. Additionally, the Super Mario characters and world translate well into this style of animation.
Wahoo! Mario, you were amazing!
Thanks, Dad.
Bring it in!
Next up at number 7 is Leo. Adam Sandler's new movie follows Leo, a 5th grade class pet who learns that he, allegedly, only has a year left to live, yet his plans to escape become secondary to helping each of the students with their 5th grade struggles. Leo has some great recurring gags, such as the school's adorable but chaotic kindergartners. More importantly, Leo himself is an endearing protagonist. After accidentally revealing that he can talk to the first 2 kids, Leo admits defeat and starts offering advice every time a student takes him home for the weekend. He sarcastically references past students from his 74 years in the classroom, but demonstrates how he genuinely cares about the kids.
And I'll be happy.
Taking the number 6 spot is Suzum. Suzum was released in Japan at the end of 2022 and debuted internationally in 2023. Makoto Shinkai's new movie follows Suzum, a teenager who was orphaned at a young age and raised by her aunt. Suzum sees a beautiful stranger on the road one day and is inadvertently drawn into his mission of protecting their world from the forces escaping the Ever After. Along the way, Suzume addresses the tensions in her relationship with her aunt while forging new bonds against some beautiful backdrops. Suzume's ending is a tearjerker, powerfully conveying love, loss, desperation, and reconciliation.
Suzume, I like you. Lots.
At number 5, we have Elemental. In Element City, Firetown resident Ember Lumen is working hard to take over her father's shop. Ember's parents immigrated from Fireland to Element City to build a better life for their daughter. Ember's plans go awry when she meets water guy Wade Ripple, who makes her think more about what she wants for herself. Yet Pixar's strength is not in romances but in families. While Ember and Wade's romance is awkward at times, the storyline about Ember's dedication to her family is well written. Characteristic of Pixar's movies, Elemental includes a heartwarming story, with a beautifully designed setting and characters.
Come on! Why do they even have these?
Who knows?
Coming in at number 4 is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem. While the story is moderately predictable, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem captures a great dynamic between Leo, Raph, Donnie, and Mikey. The Turtles have fun in their adventures while making fun of each other, characteristic of teenagers and brothers. References to recent pop culture such as Avengers, Endgame, and Attack on Titan also help emphasize the teenage part. The enjoyable and hilarious story is augmented by gorgeous animation, melding comic books with 3D graphics. It is no surprise that Mutant Mayhem 2 is on its way, which was announced before the first movie was even in theaters via Variety.
Use this sensual laughter.
You're not funny enough for that, dude. Enough talk! I dream about fighting every night.
You got a rage problem, right?
That's not a problem.
Taking the number 3 spot is Nimona. Nimona endured a long journey before making its way to a Netflix release. The story follows an outcast shapeshifter who allies with a disgraced knight, the latter of whom has been framed for murdering the queen of their futuristic feudal kingdom. The movie's great cold opening is followed by a story with unconventional narrative pacing that still works, featuring a great dynamic between the main duo. Nimona and Ballister are compelling, and their struggles heartbreaking, while Nimona's antics hilariously keep Ballister on the edge of his seat.
Would I trust you?
Promise!
I promise!
Even when you see the horn?
Horn! Promise! I promise I will not freak!
At number 2, we have Spider-Man: Across the Spider-Verse. In 2018, Spider-Man: Into the Spider-Verse dazzled audiences with stunning animation, great humor, and larger-than-life yet relatable characters. Spider-Man: Across the Spider-Verse delivers all of that and more. The Spider-Verse writers continue to develop Miles Morales' relationships with Gwen Stacy and Peter B. Parker, without falling into the cliches of love interest and mentor storylines. New, instantly beloved characters are introduced, including Pavan Prabhakar / Spider-Man India and Hobie Brown / Spider-Punk, among others. Additionally, Across the Spider-Verse high-stakes story is Hollywood's first 2-part animated theatrical event. Spider-Man: Beyond the Spider-Verse release date is currently unconfirmed. The cliffhanger is frustrating like all cliffhangers are, but also thrilling. Miles meets an alternate version of himself, while Gwen recruits old and new Spider people to help in the finale.
Who do you think you are? Really?
We are supposed to be the good guys.
We are.
And finally, coming in at number 1, we have The Boy and the Heron. At times, The Boy and the Heron is so evocative it is claustrophobic. The Boy and the Heron's protagonist Mahito dives into an alternate world as he struggles to cope with the death of his mother and his father's marriage to her younger sister. The movie is filled with references to Miyazaki's past Studio Ghibli movies, and delivers a compelling story of Mahito coming to love his aunt as a mother. The beautiful cell animation has progressed from the early days of Ghibli, while the coming-of-age story is mystifying if a bit confusing. Additionally, the Wara Wara in The Boy and the Heron are now the cutest creatures in any Ghibli movie.
You see this world? There's more work to be done.
And there you have it, folks. The top 10 animations you need to watch in 2023. Which one are you most excited to see? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more animation content. Until next time, happy watching.